50 monkey temples on the map. Is that possible? Yes, and I will show you how by using the temple boost glitch. Welcome, I'm ChiefAvalon. Thank you for stopping by on my channel. If you're a first-time visitor, make sure to subscribe. In this episode of Bloons Battles, I will show you how to build a map full of temples using the tower boost glitch. Now what is funny about this battle here is that when it started I didn't know whether it's a battle or a late game, so I also had those early game towers with me, but during the battle I decided I'm gonna go for building a map full of temples, and you're gonna see exactly how that is done. Basically it consists of 3 different phases, and you see that on the left side of the screen where I placed the early link for you. I call it quick links, where you can jump directly to that time of the setup that you're interested in. So this should make it a little bit easier for you guys to find exactly what you're looking for, because especially the early game takes a little bit longer usually. But you might also notice that I'm playing this video in double time, so everything is a little bit faster in this video, just to save your precious time. That's why I did that. So basically it's 3 phases you need to go through. Phase 1, you need to survive early game, and you need to build up a lot of eco to be able to build all those monkey temples. In the second phase you need to fill the map. You need to fill the map with super monkeys to prepare for using the boost that you will initiate up here where the monkey is. You need to press that one, and that will upgrade all towers 1 level when you click it. And in phase 3, when your map is full of those super monkeys, you build all those temples. Phase 4, I'd say, you just fill the gaps. You try to place additional monkeys, but usually there is not much space to add additional monkeys in that phase, because your map is full of temples, hopefully, if you made it properly. And phase 5 is just enjoy how those temples will perform. As you see here, I'm in phase 1 of this, so this is the early game. I'm building a lot of eco, sending a lot of balloons, and just with those wizards and monkeys making sure I do not fail. So basically what you need to have, what towers you need to have to survive this early game, you need cheap monkeys, and I usually take the wizard with me because the wizard defends pretty well. Yeah, and the wizard is also a strong tower for later game and will support you there. And what is also cool about the wizard, it will also defend you against camos and lead balloons. So you need to be safe from those. So you build a lot of eco in the beginning. You should have 500 eco by round 10 and 1k by round 20. And you see here I did that pretty well. I'm at 2700 eco about. So a lot of eco by now. There I get a disconnect. That happens sometimes, and especially it happens a lot at the moment when the map is full of temples, and you will see that happen again at the end of the video, pretty close to the end of the video. That will happen again. So I'm still in this build-up phase. It looks really funny how those balloons with double speed get erased. And now you see I start building the first monkeys. The first super monkey on the top right, and now I just start filling the map. So this is basically phase 2 that has been initiated right now, where I start filling the map. Now this is a game that happened in my live stream, and as I said, I was not sure in the beginning whether it's planned to be a late game or a battle. So this was basically the point where I decided I'm gonna go and try to build as many temples as possible, really exploiting that tower boost glitch. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm filling the map with those monkeys. The Moabs, of course, have no chance against that power from those 2 super monkeys there already. Yeah, just continue filling the map. And that takes also some time. You see it here. One after the other. I'm still building eco, so never forget to send those balloons. I'm currently sending black balloons because I felt they're giving me more eco. Yeah, but that's basically a matter of taste. Sometimes the blacks are better, or sometimes the pinks. The pinks are definitely faster. The blacks give a little bit more eco. And you see it here. I just start placing monkeys everywhere, filling the map with those monkeys. And we'll upgrade those all to super monkeys, and later on those will all become temples, and that's how you do it basically, by alternating them to fill as many as possible. Now of course the wizards and those other monkeys are in the way at the moment, and I will remove those to make sure I can really fill the map with those monkeys. Yeah, it looks funny how those balloons get just deleted from the map. No chance to really enter the map. Also those red balloons just destroyed like nothing. And it's also kind of funny with the fast forward. I don't know what he did. I think at this moment he realized what I was doing and also started building super monkeys, a lot of them, but you see they are not as tightly packed as mine. So yeah, he didn't know of course that I'm trying really to fill the map with as much as possible. So he just built some of them, and he also made them temples. But this is actually cool, because you will see how this looks on his side and how it looks on my side, because there are differences. Yeah, but not to take away the tension right now. You have to wait. You have to wait until you see that, until I convert all those super monkeys into temples, which will be around minute 13 of the video. Now I'm just continuing. Look at all those golden super monkeys. They look really cool. Just to explain a little bit what the tower boost does. The tower boost basically will update every tower once it's pressed, and it's there where the little monkey is, and it says ×3. If you press that boost, it will upgrade all monkeys on the map by 1 level. Now you know there is a left and a right side, and to be sure which side is upgraded, it usually takes the side that is already further upgraded. So if you have a 0-2 monkey, it will become a 0-3, or if you have a 0-3, it will become a 0-4 monkey. And on the other side, if you have a 3-0 monkey, it will become a 4-0 monkey. So that is basically how you can make sure that the upgrade is done as you would expect it. Now I'm also filling those really tight areas there with more monkeys. You see how I do it with those triangle. Yeah, you can say like triangle settings there, alternating the monkeys to fit in as many monkeys as possible. And yeah, this one doesn't actually fit, so maybe I should have done it the other way around, and one more could have fitted there, I don't know. And since I have a lot of eco, you see it's 10,000 eco by now, so my money is building pretty fast there, and I can just continue building those super monkeys. And yeah, the balloons get erased like nothing, but the map is not full yet. I really wanted to fill the map until there is no more space for not any single temple. And yeah, but he didn't plan to do that. He got a lot of super monkeys, but they are a little bit more distributed than mine. And still sending eco. Never forget to send eco. You can never have enough eco. It will just speed up things, and you will be able to make more temples faster. And it's all about speed here. You want to build those temples when you're ready, not when you're forced to build the temples by the game, because the game will send you more and more balloons, and if you take too much time, you will not be able to use the boost when you like. So you see how the map is slowly filling with those super monkeys. We're getting closer to the moment where the map is actually full of those temples. Now, what you have to remember though, to build really strong temples, you need sacrifices. So these temples, building like this with the tower boost, they will not be strong temples, because they're basically just super monkeys made into temples. And to build for a really strong temple and to go really late game, you need to sacrifice. And usually from every tower you sacrifice, you should sacrifice about 30,000 worth. So if you, let's say you sacrifice wizards, you should sacrifice wizards with the value of about 30,000, and the same for super monkeys and so on. So that will build really strong temples for late game, but here it's not the case because I don't have space around those super monkeys for any sacrifice. Now look at his side of the map, and there you see the glitch in work. I don't know whether you noticed, he already used the boost and he transformed his super monkeys into temples. And that's where the game really has a glitch, because you don't see it on the map. It just looks like it's a bug, or like he's a hacker, but he's not really a hacker. If you would look at his map, and you will see that on my side of the base, it's not really a bug, it's not really a hack, but those temples are really there. They are just not displayed to your opponent, and that may be kind of irritating. I also did that once in a real battle against somebody, and yeah, I think that was really confusing for him when he saw my empty map and those balloons passed like it looks on his side of the map here. He probably thought I'm a hacker. So the opponent facing you at this moment will probably think you're a hacker. I hope you will not get banned for this, because it's not really like hacking, it's just using that glitch. Now, yeah, before I built all those super monkeys, and what I do now is I try to fit in some additional wizards just to make those temples a little bit stronger. It's only the wizards actually that fit in. What are the best towers to use for late game to build really strong temples? I think it's the wizards and the cannon that you should use for those temples, and of course also the robo monkey. That make up really good sacrifices. So the best troops, in my opinion, to go late game at the moment are the wizard, the super monkey, and the cannon, and the balloon chipper. Of course, you need the balloon chipper to go really late, and you see it here. I did not have the balloon chipper because I didn't plan on going late, and during the game I had this idea of filling the map with all those temples, and now it's pretty full, and it's only a matter of seconds until I will initiate the tower boost. And yeah, are you ready? Are you ready for this to happen? I will press the tower boost and my whole map will turn into temples. It's already all that golden monkeys there. That looks really cool with all that gold. And now, this is the moment, and look at this! All those temples on the map. It's about 50 temples on my map. That's how it looks when the map is really full of temples. And you see, I cannot fit any super monkey there. It's just full. There's no space for super monkeys there. And probably on his side of the map, for him, it will look exactly like on his side of the map for him. He will see just an empty map and balloons passing. But in reality, my map is full of temples. Now, as I said, those are not strong temples. I don't know how far they can get in late game, but still, it's a lot of those temples. And I think it really looks cool on my map. For him, they are invisible. It looks like a bug on his side of the map, but it's kind of a glitch. And yeah, you definitely can confuse your enemy in a battle by using the boost to build all those temples. And usually the temples will delete everything around them, but of course if all your super monkeys become temples, there is nothing to delete. Basically, when I did this the first time, I thought everything would be deleted, but that is not the case. They will just become temples, all of them at the same time. And that's how you get the full map of temples. So just relax now. In phase 4, basically, you can just sit back and relax and look how those temples work. What I did, I tried to fill empty spots with some wizards. You see them there in the middle at that little lake, and then from time to time I tried to fill it a little more, and I like those phoenixes flying above those temples. Isn't that a nice picture? That's basically the reason why I built those additional wizards, just to make sure I have those phoenixes, I sometimes call them eagles, flying above. And there I was disconnected, and look at there's a bug unfortunately in the game. It shows that I have a very bad connection, which is actually not true, but that happens a lot when you use that temple glitch. You get disconnected. I don't know why that is. I think that is still kind of a bug in the game. I hope they will fix that, because it happened to me. I did this thing about 3 or 4 times already, and it always happened to me that it will show me disconnected and show a poor internet connection, but it's not true, and that's basically the reason why I lost here, because I'm disconnected. I've talked to the other guy, and usually he is disconnected as well, so it will show both of us disconnected at this moment. I don't know why that is, but that's just how it is. So yeah, this is basically what I wanted to show you. This is the way to build those temples, to fill a map with about 50 temples. In the early game you have to make sure you're able to defend. I take the wizard for that. And you have to build a lot of eco in the beginning. You should get to 1000 eco by round 20 latest, and then you start in phase 2. You start filling the map with all those super monkeys, only 3-0 monkeys, no other ability, just 3-0 monkeys. Yeah, you basically, when the map is full and you feel like you're ready, you press the tower boost and you get a map full of temples. Phase 4, you lean back and enjoy and see how far you'll get until the game disconnects you. Sometimes you get disconnected, sometimes not. Sometimes the other guy loses, sometimes you lose. I don't know really how that is determined. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching the full length of the video, and please check out my other videos. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get all future episodes. Also, follow me on Twitter for the latest news. Thanks, and hope to meet you again soon.